Hi, I'm Nikki. And I'm Stephanie, and we're from Sumit Yoga, and today we're going to show you standing big toe pose that we do in the Sumit Yoga class. So Nikki will demonstrate. I'll have her come to the middle of the mat. So you start with your feet together like you do in all of the balancing series. So feet are together, and I'll have her shift her body weight to the left foot and bring her left hand to her left hip. So we start right off, activating the hips, so she's pinching her hip tight, then keeping her chest lifted, she brings her right leg up and hooks around her right big toe with her thumb, her middle, and her index fingers. So she finds that grip on the toe, and if this is ever too much for you and you do need a modification, you can grab underneath your right knee and work from there. That's always fine to do as well. So that's the modification. So I'll have her bring her hand back to her foot, and she starts just by extending her right leg forward toward the mirror and keeping her hips level. So sometimes the leg won't go completely straight here, and that's fine if the knee is bent. You're still getting the benefit from the pose. If it locks, that's great too. So from here, she just uses her right arm to bring her right leg out to the side and to open up the hips. And you'll notice in the pose that her hips still stay level, her tailbone is tucked, her shoulders are down. It's a little bit more difficult to keep your hand on your hip, so if you do need help with counterbalance, you bring your arm out to the side. And if you ever do feel that you want a full challenge from the pose, you would bring your gaze over the left-hand fingertips. So she looks to the side of the room. Good. Then she comes back to center, bringing her leg back forward. We finish the pose by reaching the arms up over the head, fingers spread wide, lifting the right leg, engaging the core to feel the stretch, and then she drops her right leg down. Her arms come down. And I'll also have her do this pose from the side today, just so you can see what we don't like to see in class. So again, she brings her left hand to her left hip, brings the right leg up, and after she hooks her toe, I'll have her go ahead and bring the right leg out all the way to the side. And as she comes into the pose, what we see a lot is people sticking out their tailbone. So her spine's not straight, she's not opening the hips. So instead we want her to tuck the tailbone under, good, and then bring the leg out to the side. So think about pulling the heel to the back wall. So you can see from the side, her spine is nice and straight from the top of her head all the way down her back. Her hips are open, chest is open, and that's exactly what we want to see. Then her legs comes back to center, foot is flexed, arms come up, and we stretch. That's it.